Charlie, a lot of things are going on. Reverend Amishada, funny enough, Charlie, what happened? It will surprise you. I tell you, because there was a procurement breaches that there's people that petition Shraj for procurement breaches. Make I just explain what that means. Reverend Amishada go procure some cars for GRA. As you know, he worked for GRA before, be the head of or be the commissioner general. So as you go procure those things, he did it under restrictive tendering. Where per PPA law, you can do that thing, but then you need to go through a vigorous scrutiny because that place now corruption they did plenty. So before you realize, he went to buy these pickups and they've inflated all these costs. So a citizen went to Shraj to petition them and asked them to investigate the issue. So at the end of it, Shraj went into it and found out that yes, it's true. The guy, they've inflated the cost of the pickups. And per Shraj recommendation, he has to go 5 years without holding any public office. And he has been recommended to the Attorney General for prosecution. So that's one of the major news that are trending. And funny enough, the same man is working for XML. And that XML thing is another buzzing thing. Because right now, President Mahama has ordered a forensic audit into that SML deal. Make I just tell you what SML is. It's just an SPV, special purpose vehicle, created by the then Akufo-Addo government to what? Go to the upstream petroleum sector to do revenue assurance. Let's say when they are lifting oil right now, people do some dubious stuff, and at the end of it, Ghana loses money. So the reason why they brought that SML thing that they could check all those revenue leakages so that they rake in all those revenues to the government. But funny enough, there are people that do some underhand dealings over there. And the same man who is the Reverend Amishada, who has retired, is now working with the same SML company. Isn't that conflict of interest? This time around, Charlie, something happened for Parliament. And Charlie, I need to bring this to your attention. What happened is, you know, as they've brought a petition before the president about this guy, this woman, the Chief Justice, former Chief Justice, get to Taraba, Esabia Tokuno, then come out. So as they come out, there must be a replacement. And one Justice Bafo-Boni has been nominated, and he has to go through the vetting committee of Parliament. And what happened was that because the minority in Parliament think the lady she's in court, they want to file a motion to the Speaker to halt the vetting of the said man, which is the Justice Bafo-Boni, so that all the legal processes should be exhausted before the Parliament can go in to vet the said person, who is the Chief Justice nominee. And the minority leader, who is Honorable Alexander Pronyo-Makin, filed that petition, that motion to the Speaker. Funny enough, yesterday something happened in Parliament. What they normally do is that before they go into the new week, they bring the business committee reports. That means whatever they are going to do in the next week comes to the plenary or comes to the floor. They discuss it, they approve, and the next week, those are the activities or those are government businesses that are run. So upon bringing those things to the floor of Parliament or the business committee report, there's feature on which is the vetting of the said man, which is Chief Justice for Bafo-Boni. Quickly, minority raised concern that yes, they brought a petition before the Speaker of Parliament, so that must be respected. So there shouldn't be any vetting of the said man, which is coming just next week, Monday. So it was an argument both from the minority leader and the majority leader to assessing some of the parliamentarians. You could see the majority leader, who is the leader of government businesses, said there's no way parliaments can be enchanted or can be taken from doing their work. And lo and behold, the Speaker of Parliament came around and he was able to rule on the petition brought before him from the minority leader. According to the verdict he gave or the ruling he gave, he said Parliament is an arm of government, so there's no way a petition can enchant or somebody can enchant them from doing their work. Moreover, they know the cases are in court. Whatever it is, it is the another arm of government that is doing or that is going through that process or that is having that issue to address. So there's no way another arm of government has to wait to see the finality of another arm of government before they finalize their work. So whatever it is that Apenyo Makin has brought, he has denied him or he has not taken his plea as in the report that he brought or the petition he brought before the Speaker of Parliament. He was able to rule him out of order, and by tomorrow or by Monday, definitely the nominee will come to the appointments committee where he will be vetted.
Why they even extend the parliament? Why they go renovate the country they suffer? Go
For that one, day, I mean, how you go take no? You don't go know. But sometimes the MPs they complain more of condition of service. They want a conducive environment.
Condition of service. Teachers and nurses they do this thing. Condition of service every day, but they don't know.
Because they are even raising concern that because of their health issues, they shouldn't be sitting close to the night and stuff. Honestly speaking, the first one that came, it was the communication system that they've revamped everything, they've changed everything. But later on that I have also realized that they've changed the seats, they've done some renovation again.
Just the seats.
They've changed the seats, yep. There's a seat and some few touches.
Ceilings, lights, microphones, cameras.
Microphones, they've worked on that one before. As you know, people, there are some section of the youth that think Mahama is doing so pretty well that per the law, he's entitled to 2 terms, which is for 8 years. Exactly. But then he has gone for 4 years and he's now in his legacy year. But funny enough, he has gotten to third majority, which means that he can amend the position which state that you can only go for 2 terms. So when it happened like that, he has the majority of MPs on his side. So he could just send a motion to the parliament and they amend that aspect of the law that says that you have to go for 2 terms. So that is what the youth are now saying, or a section of the youth are saying that they would love Mahama to continue ruling Ghana again. So they've decided to go on a street and demonstrate and ask the president that he should go again. But funny enough, the president said he's not a supreme leader. He's not even thinking of beyond a third term. So let's see how this unfolds. Whatever outcome will be, we will bring it to you, the listeners.
What, in my opinion, like, make it amend them, but make it no start from you. So everybody will say make fair. If you want to start from you, your top, everyone will figure say no. Since we get the power,
Charlie, getting to third majority no be easy. So if you have
majority
to third majority, that means out of 100, you need to get 2 out of 3.
Like, yeah, the parliament.
Yep, because it has to do with numbers. When the question is put, sometimes because they want to be sure the number of people that approve the distance, they do head count. So if you don't get to third, so to third of 276.
So they mean say the demonstrations have not really do anything.
Oh yeah, so it depends on the leader. It depends on the leader what he wants, because he has already declared that he's not going for a third term.
The first time I see demonstration in favor of something, not against something.
So they need 184 people or MPs to approve it out of the 276.
Okay.
So that's to third. Now NDC has gotten almost 188 seats in parliament.
By the previous government, I heard there was something like that was supposed to be done, but people were against it.
No, there wasn't anything like that in the previous government.
That he was trying to extend the thing from 4 years to.
It was a proposal that it didn't come to parliament. It was a proposal somebody made that instead of 4 years is not enough for any president to achieve or to build a nation. So they should extend it to 7 years. Like, it was a debate, but then it wasn't something that came to the parliament.
I think it's a good idea. But if you start from the beginning, people go, Ghanaian how we talk.
Oh, definitely. But then he has the power now. I won't lie. He has made it clear that he's not going for a third term. He's not a supreme leader. He's not a supreme leader. So definitely he won't go again. So I know the person that's going to benefit from the thing said he will not go. Why then stress yourself? Charlie, guys, as you know, Charlie, Galamsey right now will be heading for this country, Ghana. Whereas as people as you, Charlie, a lot of river bodies have been taken off by these Galamseys. And there's NIMOS, National Anti-Illegal Mining Operating Secretariat. They are the ones in charge of the Galamsey issues right now. They clamp down on these people that are mining on river bodies and stuff like that. Funny enough, something happened recently that EPA or the NIMOS team was attacked, and it's so some way. A whole soldier has to go and get cover from the police station because some of the indigenous or the citizens have said that they are taking their daily bread from there. And looking at what happened, honestly speaking, I could say the soldiers acted professionally because if they were to also start shooting, definitely there will be casualties and a lot of things will happen. And Ghanaians, they will definitely talk about all these things. And what happened was one guy, which is an MP, Honorable Ebenezer, Esutifinoff, was indicted because during the confrontation, we were told that he came and asked for the release of these guys, which are 9 people that was arrested in Burkina Faso. He asked that they should be handcuffed, and per the director or the commander for the 9 months, he said no, he want to hand the people because their exhibit that they found in their car, they found a sidearm, they found a pop ashi gun and some money, which shows that those people are trading in gold. And per the gold board licensing regime or their law is that you can't be a Ghanaian and you not have any certificate before you buy gold. So indirectly, they are trading in gold illegally. That alone is also a break of the law, which they can use against them. So Charlie, as I speak with you, there's one pending case, an NDC MP who has been alleged to interfere in the activity of 9 months is currently on 150,000 million bail, and he's going to court because they think he's also part of the people that incite the general public for 9 months people to be attacked. Per the report of a journalist who is Asari Rasusdonko, he gave a
Charlie,
he gave
no names of
Charlie, you are here, the thing is going to be nice. He went on Facebook and gave a vivid description. In as much as he wasn't on the field, he gave a vivid description how the thing happened. And per the report he put out there, he was like, when the honorable member of parliament came around, he requested that the people should be released because he was sent by one Collins Dauda, who then was in South Africa and he was being sworn into the Pan-African Parliament. So it came to light that he was the one that led the attack or led the people to attack or incite the people to attack the Diamond team. So that's what on that account, that's why he has been picked up or he was invited by the CID boss, who is Mami Tiwa Donko, to appear before her. And from there, he was processed to court and was granted 150,000 Ghana cedis bail.
That's a bill for him.
Yes, that's a bill with
But
2 sureties to be
as a
justified.
As a middleman.
A middleman or a
Yeah,
layman.
so he was a middleman.
He wasn't a middleman, but after everything, he came out to clear the air, to clarify what happened. He was like, when he was going for a funeral. There's 2 constituencies that are there, Esutifin North and Esutifin South. The north is for him and the south is for Collins Dauda. So when he was passing by, he wanted to pass by Collins Dauda's place so that they both go to the funeral. But upon getting to his constituency, he realized that he wasn't around. But then he heard that there was a problem or there's a standoff between the 9 months team and the illegal miners. So quickly he went around. That is his account, and I can't authenticate it until the competent court of jurisdiction have found him culpable. He said when he was coming around, that's how he saw the standoff. So he want to approach and know whatever the problem is. So quickly he called the member of parliament for Stephen Soft, which is Collins Dauda. When he called, he asked that he should go to the commander so that he speak with the commander to get to know what the problem is. So I think these are some of the things that he came to explain. So until they go into the substantive issues and he has been found guilty, we can't say anything else.
But according to the criminal law, right, you can't bill someone without a proof. Once the person is acting unauthorized.
Per what you are saying, if you are being alleged to have committed a crime and you are being invited by the CID, once your caution statement is taken, you can be granted a bail. You can be given a self-recognized bail. You can be given a bail condition that you pay something or you have to have a surety that when you go, they can rely on that person to get you. So it doesn't mean that you have to have a proof. once you have been called or you have been invited, once you are invited, you can be given a self-recognized bill, and this thing, what do you call this? A bill by surety, so that it will be justified.
What's the update on
I
the
thought
cyber security issue?
Charlie, the cyber security issue, it's a draft. Honestly speaking, there was a session of Ghanaians that think the draft or the bill that's yet to be passed by parliament is going to infringe upon people's rights, because in there are a lot of things that when you spread false news, you can be prosecuted for that. And if you know something is not relevant or it's not the truth, and you still went ahead and shared those things on platform, you can be tracked and be arrested, because you are sharing misinformation. So what the drafters of the bill did was that they put it on their website, so that whatever thing you think, or what you thought should be done, or whatever you think can be done, or to amend the law so that it could be nice, it could be, you can do that through that website, so that you submit your memorandum for them to also look into it and get it done. So I think that
Today is Saturday.
Those bloggers who hear things outside the box and quickly
Oh, the agenda boys.
talk about it. Would they
Yeah,
also be
agenda
arrested?
boys. must
exactly,
be-
because it's also part of misinformation. And with that, that is why Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, the former Minister of Information, is saying that whatever bill that is coming is going to silence people. It's going to be like a thing that is going to disturb a free speech, because they think everybody should be able to express themselves in whatever way. But then I am of the view that if you know that this thing isn't bad and you are still doing it, you've never authenticated the issue. Just because you want to be the first media house, or you want to be the first person that bring that issue up, definitely you are inciting the public, or you are inciting people, or you are creating fear and panic, let's say, because you've never verified the story. So why then do you have to go publish that story? So I think that aspect of the law, to me, is fair. Charlie, guys, thank you for watching. If you have a question to us, please kindly drop that on the comment section, and Charlie, look out, subscribe, so that we can get to the larger audience. Thank you.